On the wall. On the offside, no run there. Well, Jack Simon is trying to take every chance of scoring runs.
Every shot is a similar motion.
His intentions are abundantly clear. Tweaks his helmet, settles over his bat, and it's Rajiv Day again. Short again, back. And there is no run there. It is the end of the over, 24-1, and we have 4 overs. 4 overs have gone. This is, of course, a T20 match, so 20 overs aside, 16 more to come.
And I think it's worth mentioning to everybody in the crowd that some of our guys down here guys can hit them very hard. So if you're in the crowd, please keep an eye on the ball. We don't want anybody injured.
No, the people hits him the way these chaps get hit. It's quite painful.
Yes, especially with this.
Chap with an enormous lens on a camera and a sun hat, huge spark. Looking more like a biblical figure looking for bread.
Come on, sir, you're on the job.
And now Mohamed Afratul is facing Radford. Is it? Radford Hillsborough. In again. Pushes there in the covers, runs the single well. Yes. Yes, I think Afratul felt that run was there. Whether Simon was on his toes, he might have been the other end, I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. Anyway, 21-1 in the 5th over, and it's Holdsworth, Radford Holdsworth into Jack Simon. So he reaches for that, almost ruptures himself, trying to cut it, but it eludes him, and then almost past the end of the bat. Through keeper. Another wide, so 22-1. And he's standing again in facing Holdsworth up to the wicket. Good leg, push forward. Simon holding up his hands like a policeman directing traffic, saying, no, I won't run. Walks away to square leg. Some batsmen are very pacey around. I remember Ted Dexter was a great pacer. He must have been down to square leg umpire between deliveries when a fast bowler was on. Radford Holdsworth again. Short, he played that well, he played that very well on the back foot. Gone all the way. That was the shot of the day.
That's definitely the shot of the day.
Wonderful shot, off the back foot, and he's very good off the back foot.
He is, isn't he?
Simon, he likes to get down, hits it beautifully.
Time.
Holdsworth again to Simon. Very quick back, that's all right, just a single. Good looking shot, that too. And gentleman in Panama hat, up off by the middle Australian mark. A lady with the blue bag, which should say no Hollis golf clubs.
I think it's a chair.
A chair, is it? Oh man, you've got an eye for these things.
Big Stu's going.
And Mohamed Afratul drives into the covers unproductively.
It's quite very sick, like, isn't it?
Really, it's twice as striking. It's always funny if the strike goes from one end to the other. But suddenly one batsman has it, and it keeps it from able to make changes. Well, that's a good, splendid drive, but straight down the backward point. He was ready, hit that one well. gone by, and it's 27 for 1. And the man out was Kirkhead, which was caught bowled by Hillsworth of the leading edge, trying to work a ball to mid-wicket in his first ball in the opening over. Oliver Barraclough is now coming on the ball. Oh my goodness me, yes. Oliver Barraclough is, he's very, very tall. He's sort of David Larter.
Yes, he is.
David Larter was very tall. David Northampton shot from England intermittently in the 70s and in the 60s.
He was quite quick, wasn't he?
Yes. I was actually on for a basketball over 2 times. He's got a generic coordinator and everything. It's quite a problem.
And Curly's quite tall, isn't he?
So, yes.
Yes.
In he didn't Steinman on the pad as he played back well. And they ran up the leg by. Single was it? He hit it. No leg by. Well, he hit it. He wasn't very convincing straight.
It was Jack Dickinson.
Mohammed Afrafal was that strike. I'm sorry, tell me about it. Did we?
Sweet on the leg side, and the keeper took the nice magnificent time to the leg side.
Well, that's Mohammed Afrafal gone. Well done, the keeper is Ben Speak. Ben Speak has certainly spoken then, absolutely splendidly.
He won't take it back to the pitch and then all season.
So, and the new bowler, the tall Oliver Barraclough, straight, that's over.
Yes.
My goodness me, what a wicket. But he had rather a strangle on the leg side nonetheless. Very, very, very good catch. We'll speak about that for years in this world. Oh my goodness. And it's 20-something for 2. 28 for 2. Scurrier's coming. Good heavens, Scurrier. Scurrier. Beating his guard, looking around the field. See one of them. Plunging out for that one, a straight drive in place. Got Terry Sherwood, see Reynolds on the next side. And it's going to be Barraclough to go. Barraclough, how tall is he, do you think? 6 foot? Is he 6'6"?
I think so, yeah.
You mean how tall he is? 6 foot 5. Here he is. Steve picks that ball away on the right side. And picks up a single. Looking effortlessly away.
Big building.
And it's Jack Steinman back in strike. And a rather wide first slip. And down against Timberman. Way down that far leg. And there's a few runs there. Well, wouldn't it? We placed it around too. He goes now to 16. 21, I've got behind. Simon 21. At 14. And here he is again. Barraclough is in. And that pushes that back on the outside. Barraclough picks it up and looks at it tenderly. As though it's a marshmallow. It walks man, crisply enjoying against another band. A white band goes down the road at the far end of the ground. Paragraph's back to his mark very quickly, and here he is again. Into Simon, who just pushes that out on the offside. Eventually, there's no run there.
Did you ever get a fast ball?
I was third for the hat-trick of Norwich.
Oh, really?
Yes, when I was 15, I think the only hat-trick that's ever been in the Merriman, I think. It's certainly the only hat-trick by a Harold Bowler. And it would become a very, very popular in Denmark, actually. They could play a little bit of good in the country, off spinning. And so that I was out first ball of time or two else. Yusuf Malik is coming on in place of Bradford Holdsworth at this end. Yusuf Malik is running just practice running then.
It's a practice from Matt today, isn't it?
He went out first ball, I'm sure. There's nothing worse, is there, than tripping all that way. The real trick with doing the hat-trick goal is it always true. Now, I never knew it was a hat-trick until 20 minutes after I was out. I got my pack on day quickly, went out, got out first ball. And I went round to my parents in the queue stand afterwards. My father said to me, you were a bloody fool, don't get a hat-trick. Oh dear, I played the stroke for 3 bases down the wicket. I got a photograph of myself, trained and rather loud. I bowled it. Having a slog. We need to pick up. I didn't know exactly ball. It's, Yusuf Malik, the kids. He was getting about to scale, he was a very careful look around the field, spotting the gaps. And now he's getting to Yusuf. And here's Yusuf Malik in. And Skager turning leg side, it bounces, hits him on the body, and he paddles the ball gently, and he bounces up. Nice of him. And then he dumps in the book.
Behind the clock,
yes, we are. We're adjusted. We are the hours ahead. We want some. Yes. Powerhouse in the middle order. Let's go again. Moving across, whipping that round the corner. And it's gone away from one. He's getting a glass of white wine goes running across. He'll also be explained of Slime Malik is on his way in. And they're trying to get his way in. David, did that go all the way?
It's going into the field. It's going into the field.
Into the field, 6 runs. The first 6 runs of the day. Jack. It was a lovely one. It was short and he fastened on very quick. Bring it away. Just lovely. Good stuff.
And now they're rushing around trying to find the ball.
Well, that's really good. Lovely. I'll score it.
Oh, that catch it.
William last scorer. I've been calling him Jack. No, I'm very sorry. It's got a supply of balls here. It should all get lost. But William is doing a great job keeping me up to the mark. And it's Yusuf Malik in, rolling to Snyman. When he drives extravagant like that, someone doing Nick, he was inside the line. And through it goes, untouched. He goes behind the stoppers.
You're a stopper.
I was a stopper, indeed. I'd love to do dreadful. We're in the game all the time.
Yeah, he told me when he went up.
He said, no, in the game. That's why. There's a wide, wide us doing wide. And that takes the score on what do you want to do? William might have a game one play. I bet you maybe one play. That place is probably up the outside just for music. I love that run. The two.
Looking around there, really, I think there's going to be more work on the opposition.
Well, I think quite right. I think they've all put their head up for the air.
Yeah, I think so.
I would too, come on. I mean, yes, wouldn't you come and watch Lashings, all these great players? I mean, terrific. And I think that we are able to bring a side like this to a ground where you won't see players like this by any means every day or every year. And people look at the crowd. It's wonderful. It's a great tribute to the power of cricket and the power of Lashings.
Yes, absolutely.
And Simon is pointing at square leg. And is that the captain that's first thing? Is that your captain first thing, William? So first thing was he's back first the half thing. He's still bending down, so that's the plate on the right side. And what have we got for runs? Yes, the gentleman got 1.5 steps. Bending down tight, pulling a hook stretch and playing his hand. If you end up with legs, breaking their legs. Really good Michael Scott. And it's our friend, our Dr. Barry Till, Mr. America. Who's Henry not? He's not ready, well, there it comes, Simon. And here he comes. Two great swift running. And then the quick way around and more on the next side. He's in between us. And stood back with Spinning and Traffic for a break. Nice and coming brilliant. Trying to bear some beer. There, quickly, and
wise word.
There's some baritone. And they got the back one hammers down into the covers. But that beat the field that time. Stops it, you can bring up 2 minutes. There we are. Others. Everybody that plays this game will do some big buzzes in the score. Played with that around the corner, gets up a little wide, is that? It is indeed. 15 minutes to it. 49 for 2.
I might have done less than nail. Yeah, exactly. Me too. So much action. I my American connection. I just had to settle down, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do?
In the 8th over. Baritone continues on Simon. Untied off something. Wide. He looked for a moment as though he was going to give that nice romantic ball. But then he realised it and withheld the bat. And the score goes on to 54 for 2. Here he is, that's a true cardinal. In a hurry. Oh yeah, that's going to be 4 rounds. And he kicked out of it. At Simon's legs. What they need to know is build a good leg with the off stump. They didn't use it. 42 Simon. He's debut. So, we get on the first goal and quickly in his first race. There he is again.
It's a magnificent start.
And that's gone.
Great shot.
Four runs, and big support for the score. And he's now 46. 46 to Simon. What a run back on. And then he hits the ball, it says hit, goodness me.
The rough burgers comes flying over again.
The
Rough to burgers comes over occasion.
but they're still hungry. You didn't have any lunch, you were told you were talking from the pulpit, so to speak. Scott has been watching the action in another van goes down past Lashings in the far end. And Scotty is looking around the field for the usual. I don't know what the word is, the usual acceptance.
He hasn't had a lot of strike, has he?
Definitely a great try. This clean front of
Roger, yes.
another one trying to be out to be
Yeah, definitely.
looking a little bit like the old man of the sea. And it's scary again. Pushing into the covers and they run a single. A 10-minute stop at extra cover. It's 100 well. Will Leach strong to stop that. Well done him. And Scurry has given the strike back 2 runs to Simon. With 46, you need 4 runs for 50. He's looking around, see where the field is at. Looking at the left side, down the offside.
I was really good. Yeah. So in the summer.
Joseph Malik from Berlin. Perhaps it's really now. And here comes the bowler. When we drive that little company, so you didn't get his front foot across to be ready.
It was a bit more long, wasn't it? There's been a few nights,
Well, Alex
carried away, picked up by Deegan's Middle. So that's over 7 from and the Lashings captain with Schofield in strong. Well, he drives
let's go through the 4 runs.
beautiful straight. Yes, the air was good that he totally straight.
Yeah, he did.
So 7 of 6 minutes. That was his best throw so far. And here he is again, facing is another wide. It is indeed. But what about how many wides we have today? 7 wides already, that's more than over.
Yes. Well, we had yesterday, wasn't it? Last one.
Yes, indeed. Marley continues, he's stepping up. Then he plays out away, works it away with his one hand. There's well been the Garrett Fredman with it. And there's no run, it's the end of the 9th over. And the score is 69 it is, 69 for 2. And
So, Henry, who was the best captain you played under?
I played under.
Yes.
I think the best captain I played under was Bill Edwards. When I played under him when he captained for about 10, 12 years after he'd retired from first class cricket. Leo Flanagan is coming on the boat, the lady in the green dress and the green bottle, gingerly angry and so on. He wasn't particularly digging hard on the cricket. It's very good. And she's something delicate. There you go, Justin. So delicately. What's her name again? Leo Flanagan, that's right, lady in blue dress, walks across. I think Leo Flanagan bowls that strong down.
Just Henry 50, isn't it? 50.
He's got it 50.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Many, many congratulations. That went all the way. Oh, very good. Thanks, Simon, for giving a big round of applause. A splendid 50
I
inning.
gave you 50.
And it is Neil Flanagan's room again. He drives again.
Oh, that's
And that's going out there to Fielder in the deep. And just...
he's played some splendid shots, hasn't he?
No, yes. I mean, now played some wonders out of Brentford. I admire his captain very much.
Wonderful.
When he played early on, Gallery and Holdsworth, I thought was terrific. And he's really Flanagan.
No, funny enough, but
Leo Flanagan, very good bounce.
Oh, that's gone now.
Swings there into the next boundary.
4 runs.
Oh, 4, I didn't see what was 6. He hit it very hard. So Leo Flanagan is not exactly putting a break on things. I think National will be quite happy with the way it's
part of the university, and she has met
score
loads of
is
people.
82.
She's not, in fairness to her, she would not know who.
Famous reverse sweep. That is the shot that he will be remembered for. He played it perfectly. 86 for 2. 87 scored for 86. 82 it is. I thought it was 86. I was ahead of the score, sorry. William pulls me back, quite right. Skate. Pushing back down to the side. And Neil Flanagan. Tremendous. And that 86 now. 86 for 2 and 2 angles in the bell. We're at the halfway through. Is that right?
We'd love to see you.
Well, I can't even pause that. Good. He's keeping up with oh, it's to be. Good.
We want to get everywhere.
I'm I dare okay, good. Flash rail gets you everywhere.
We did explain to her all that.
Who? Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan Pickles is coming on. And as just at the time, just at the right time, Lightcliffe in the middle of Pickles, and they'll turn. What's his first name? Jordan Pickle. Jordan Pickle to Jack Snyman.
Yeah.
And that bumps just a bit, doesn't it? Jordan Pickle, it is. Off the back foot, hammers out and down to long off and gets a single. So, score, it goes up to 87 for 2. And Scary is now going to be a bit of a pickle. Well, he was me. Oh now, what am I going to do with names? And, oh, you played with William Circumspect. That was pickled onion, alright, that one.
You have a lot of fun with names in the country.
Oh, yes. We played around with them all the time. Always naughty. Big old loose. Oh, my goodness, be that bunched again. No, that was the one, Babs. Did that go straight on? Maybe. No.
Splendid.
It did bounce, certainly. Looked to me as though lots of prize going. Well, that's a wide, I would think. Yes, it is. A very wide. Oh, yeah. Spentler shouldn't be burying wides, really. Oh, it's slashing that one square. Where did that one go? Scary again. Drives. And they run just a single out there to the man. The sweeper up out coming off the cover boundary. Yes, it was. Indeed. And at the end of it, 88 is it for 2? 89 for 2. And 11 overs have now been bowled. The gentleman in a pink t-shirt. And we're in a splendid position. Lots of members walking across in front of us. And a tournament of clothes. They did delicious.
Yes, they do.
Aren't they looking delicious? Two very good judges, Roger and me.
We know something about that. We're very close to getting into that one.
Leo Flanagan now. Oh, that swung away. Is that going to be more than just the single, I think? Scary picking up the single, swinging that one away to deep square leg. And maiden 50 man, that's Jack Snyman, is now in strike. And Leo Flanagan bowls. Well, he can't know he hits that one handsomely away on the left side. And
just a single.
that is, it was fielded on the bounce there. Just the single. Leo Flanagan it is. Half time over the wicket. Oh, that up in the air. He got away with the air. It's down for 4 runs, I think, isn't it? They're gone for 2 runs. It was fielded out of my sight then. Gentleman in jeans was blocking me. And don't worry, sir, don't worry.
They're very smart jeans.
2 more to Scurry. How many's William? How many's Chris Schofield got? William, you're on 10 minutes. How many's Chris Schofield got? 23. Scurry is coming. It's only a delayed drive. Fielded there, 12th third man, backward point, 12th third man. No run. The sun, glorious.
Yes.
It's quite warm, isn't it?
It is, yes. That was a change of field, yes.
Yes, smoke coming, isn't it?
It's been put there for the reverse swing.
And Scurry facing Leo Flanagan plays that one away where that trap came from. That's what they call sod's law, isn't it? Oh, a bit of misfielding down there, but they recover it, 3 of them. 3 of them at deep square leg. Leaving it to each other, I don't know. Leo Flanagan again, here he is. To Simon. Oh, the swings are halfway anyway. That's gone for 6pence at least. It has. It's gone all the way. He hit that with a real tonk. Well done him. And poor old Leo Flanagan accepts his cap, ruefully from the umpire. A rueful cap. Oh dear. Hit the car, did it? Tell me which car. Well, the one that was moving. He hit the moving car. That doesn't happen too often. It was a Mercedes. So dear, someone's insurance company is going to be wobbling a bit on the edges.
Very unlucky, isn't it? You're coming into the ground and get hit on the way in.
He will. It serves him for being late.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it? What's one now? 100 up with that 6. How splendid. Well done. 100 for 2. And what, 12 over? 13. 12 overs have gone. This is 13. And that snapping stroke is getting all the way for 4.
4 runs.
And he bent a little bit square, but nonetheless 4 up. And bowler this end is Jordan Pickle, of course it is, I couldn't remember. Pickle and a lovely Panama hat and a dancing lady in green and white trousers dances in front of us. How lovely. And a no ball is called. A no ball is called. The 4 runs in the room. Well, it's all happening. 5 runs, Paul.
Yes, this will be a free hit now. Yes.
Yeah, free hit now. Good heavens, yes. So hold on to your hats and watch the ball, everyone. The cricket ball is hard, it hurts. Oh, there we go. And that gone all the way. He was, wasn't it? They were beautiful. Another 4 runs coming into dreadful speed now, and really.
So technically 9 off 1 goal, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes. And Scurry, the chief executioner. Oh no, a bit of action enters into it, running out to backward point for just a single. Score is 114 for 2, and 114 for 2. 37 to Gradisco. Good heavens, he's catching up. Yeah, Jordan again, outside the off-damp. So we could take the first one time I've seen the wicketkeeper not take a ball cleanly. He's done very well indeed today, those speakers. Loudspeakers, well played. Oh my goodness me, that one stayed hit, didn't it? Where's it gone? Gone out the middle. Runs coming apace now. And Captain Courageous, Risco fielding strike. Oh, good covered Wade, nicely played and well fielded there.
I was just thinking, Henry, that a club like this after 150 years, they deserve a weather like this, don't they?
Absolutely.
The amount of work that's gone into the day. Quite amazing.
Well, of course, to run a day like this, and I mean to get the marquee up and to organise all that goes on inside the marquee, the food, the catering, everything, the drink, it's terrific. Then, of course, you think of the groundsman, what he's got to do with the groundsmen, who organise this, and it's all so tidy. I mean, everything's been made to look immaculate. And it's Flanagan again, Leo Flanagan, it just goes down the wicket. He drives and gets a signal. What you might call much to do about nothing, a gentleman in light blue shorts strides across in front of us. He's on a man on a mission. Flanagan now to Snyman. Snyman looks round the field carefully. And here comes Flanagan. Oh, he had a tremendous leap out there. It's gone up in the air. It's gone over everything, hasn't it? Absolutely over the lot. Well done. That's a home run if ever I saw one. Goodness me. The torrent of runs continues remorselessly, ruthlessly. And then again. Oh, that push, that whacks away. How many has that gone for? That's another one, another half dozen. My goodness me.
Should be 12, I think.
That takes Simon to 73 or 30. I don't know how you do this so quickly. Well done.
New ball now.
Williams are getting a new ball out. Williams a man of many parts. Tell you what. He's got a whole lot to do on one.
Nice crew, man.
He wants a Roger wants an ice cream. A big cricket ball is not really a replacement. Do you want vanilla or chocolate or coffee? Vanilla. And on the Flanagan brother, like vanilla ice cream too, he bows again. And that's driven away by Simon. It goes trickling down there on the onside, and they run a single. So Simon's inside for 100 in his first Lashings match. We've got whatever, everything. And Don Paul there, he plays that one to square legs again. And sorry, what did you say? 14 over, big bowl. No, he certainly haven't. That one was I mean, he never intended that to be more than a dot. It was, maybe he was thinking, anyway, here comes Flanagan again. When he's down the wicket, strips that away. That's gone many a mile. That must have gone for 6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
4. We hit it with gusto, didn't he? Gusto, vigor, and vim.
Now, Henry, there's a man called Jonathan Dent
Jonathan Dent.
So he paid, or somebody paid for him to face the pro. So if he'd like to go over to the pavilion and have a chat with David Smith, he will kick him all out in the gear. Jonathan Dent, if you can go over to the pavilion. And also, Henry, I know, has brought some books along today.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
And he will be signing them.
My latest book, Sharing My Love of Cricket, and there's some copies of Over and Out, the book I wrote, which was a bestseller when I retired. Paperback copies they are. But I should be here for quite a while. I should be watching the second half here. So anyone wants a book, come along and I will sign it, dedicate it, and also extract a little bit of money from you. But I mean, that's bad enough, isn't it? There's no such thing as a free breakfast. And here's Simon again, driving that, and they pick up a single.
Yes, so Henry will be signing in the break. So if anybody wants one of his books, they're £25.
Well, there's a £25, the paperback's £10.
Oh, you got some paperbacks?
Yeah, I do, but for those who weren't listening, yes.
No.
I just...
I was busy running about my ice cream.
Well, you won't go. Oh, golly. Now, here comes Jordan. But also, Bill Brown, we've got that. I thought that was rather optimistic of the shout, but anyway.
Anything outside offside?
Yes, well, he was long left forward to Jordan. He had him in the Pickle. There he is, Pickett. Oh, I say.
The old reverses is going on the road.
But he hit that beautifully, and he's got 3 balls from the reverses.
Did you ever think of playing with us?
No, never, but then, I mean, the reverse sweep, I finished playing serious cricket in 1960s, 70 at the latest, and the reverse sweep wasn't a glint even in my category. At that time. 4 numbers going, and there he is. Oh my goodness, he stares that away for another dot ball behind square. Skirting, he's 1 for his 50. Reverse sweep, Scope. What a great entertainer, what a great captain, what a great man. Oh, there, cheeky. There he is. He got his.
No.
Didn't get it. He went straight to the field there. Oh dear. He went right across his to pick that away. And a maneuver that actually didn't bring gold. Oh, that happens about now. He made contact now. If he made contact with that one, Rachel Reeves would have wanted to tax him, I think.
I understand she's borrowed Diana the Cycle Association.
I'm on that side of the book. On the bread and butter.
And that goes backwards, is it?
Yes.
Oh dear.
And now,
Well, they got into the Mary's 49s,
Rajab Day is coming back on. Rajab Day, day and night. Or night and day it is, isn't it? I can't sing, but were you ever married to him?
Yes.
You were?
I was 10 leads in the
Really? Golly. Well, I've never thought of you in tights on an opera stage. It gives me completely, it puts a new sort of complexion on it.
Yes, I'll show you dinner tonight.
Oh dear, Roderick Day now coming on. And he's going to bowl to Simon. Simon, who's batted so well, so massively. There he is, he pulls that ball on the back foot. And that's gone for, has that gone for 6?
Yeah,
It has, absolutely.
the flat 6.
Yeah, well, yes. So that's the one that gives you a broken nose in the crowd if you're not watching, yeah. Anyone or 41 balls. Well, what a great strike rate. Terrific. Well played, Jack. Here he is again. Oh, it's gone away.
Again, this is about the same result.
Another 6. Oh my goodness. Has he got 100 yet? Haven't you got one for it? Oh my goodness, 87 years.
87 is the Australian.
The 13 sort of 100.
Yeah.
Yes, if I was out for 87 every time I went to the crease, I'd be quite pleased. Rajiv again, and oh, that
I think that's the shot of the round.
down the ground. 6 again. That was a super on drive, wasn't it? Just it runs, get into the 90s with a bang. 93 years. Scully's on 49. If you were a betting man, would you have a fiver on Scully reaching his 51st or Simon reaching his 100? Simon's 93. Oh, that's 99, it must be. Yeah, 99.
There's 4 successive 6s.
4 successive 6s, yes. He will soon be called Darius Simon.
Yes.
If you got that.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Oh, Gary Silvers in Swansea. Yes, indeed. And here is Simon again. And that's his 100, that's his 100, well played, Simon. That's his 100, terrific in his debut for Lashings. And the skipper goes down to congratulate him. A touching moment, well played, everything.
What a wonderful
Terrific stuff. And I think that we're talking about that for a long time. We'll be speaking about it as well as those speakers who's catch. And now, Scary is 49. Will he get his 50 this ball? Oh yes, he will. There we are. Scary's got his 50. And a big round of applause for him. That was a splendid innings. And well done, Scary. Raising his bat and everything of that sort. Wonderful. And it's a warm embrace worth 150 runs. Look at it.
And maybe not his first over that he was intending, the bowling.
Not his what?
The first over that he was intending, the bowling.
Right. How many now score now? 167. 167 for 2. And I'm afraid that Lightcliffe are rather looking over the cliff at quite an abyss at this moment. And now it's Pickle time. Jordan Pickle. Gosh, he's in a pickle, isn't he? Here he is. Yes, that's that out of the runs written away for it too.
Straight to the sides, putting 4 runs.
Just 4 runs. It was a lovely flowing stroke by Scary, who said to us, Sniles, anything you can do, I can do at least as well. And here is Scary again. Oh, he changes it round. And has he got 4 more there? 6. Oh, reverse straight for 6. Joe Root does that, doesn't he? And so wonderful. And of course, Duckett did it, didn't he? In the last test match.
Yeah, Dane Duckett is that.
Yes. He reversed sweep for Sarah, wonderful. Well played, Scary. He did it so deliberately. So there, there's the ball has been found. A big Pickle. Now here's Pickle again. Scary's down the wicket driving. And gets a single. The lull after the storm.
Yes. I don't think it's a storm now.
And it's Simon again. There he is. What fun this is, isn't it? Unless you're bowling. And it's hammered away through the offside. They go down for just a single. It's gone all the way, hasn't it, before? He got a bit of width there, and he gave himself a bit more room, and wham, he did beautifully away. One glorious stroke following another. It's terrific stuff. As I say, it's not so terrific if you're bowling, but there you are. No, that's gone. No, it's landed safely. He'd often away when everything's going well. One goes up there and puts down the middle. No one can get near it. Oh.
It does happen that way, doesn't it?
Glass of water walks in speed past us. So he looks round the field, ever watchful. And he gets a full banner, he gets it away through the covers there for 4 runs, or through mid-off. Pair of blue shorts, and everyone, they always say men's knees look like underdone rock cakes.
Yes.
This one should like rather overdone rock cakes, I thought.
Now, Henry, I wonder what that village is up there. Is that Lightcliffe over there, that village up there?
Is that right?
Lightcliffe.
I think it is.
I suppose, gentlemen. Gentlemen?
Where's that?
That Lightcliffe up there.
It's White, the village of White. White.
Yes.
Roger is trying to...
Looks very expensive.
The village of White up there.
It looks there. It looks very expensive, is it?
It's the graveyard of the district.
Yes, it is the graveyard of where we are.
Oliver the Baratop is back, all 6'5" of him. And he's bowling to Jack Simon. Oh, he hits that high wide
He's going to hit it right down.
6 runs, another 6, 5-6. This is the 18th over, so just 2 more after this. And we're approaching 200 now. 193 for 2. And these two want to score when they came together. What was the score when they came together? £165 should these two so far.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Absolutely. And the other Simon, where's he going to hit this for 6? There you go, bang! So there we are, 6 again.
I'll tell you what, Henry.
Yeah.
When somebody hits the ball like that, it looks so easy, doesn't it?
Oh, makes you think you could do it yourself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you could, I know, but I couldn't, golly.
Yeah.
Poor old Oliver Baratov. Oliver's 17 years old. Oh dear, it's hard work for a 17-year-old to have to handle punishment of this sort. I feel very sorry for him. Oh, that's gone through the keeper. Was that a wide?
No, it's 4 runs.
4 runs, I didn't see he got made contact.
Got an edge on it.
I'd gone edge. I thought he had gone through the keeper.
Behind.
Oh, well, 4 more. No peace for the weekend.
Jamie at work made this box.
200 runs on the scoreboard.
This arm, I looked at the
203 now for 2.
Manufactured this box and all the...
The German is going briskly towards the pavilion. Oh, that must be another. How many is that going for? Just as it was a lovely lady by the covers over the other side in a long red dress. She looks wonderfully. Well, a wonderful flat of colour. Goodness me, the covers are a marvellous background for that. The green covers for the red dress.
It's improved the look of the covers considerably.
And her dark glasses sort of set the picture on. If someone says it's his wife, lucky old thing in which case. And there's a scurry going for a big one.
Just a single.
Just a single. Oh, she's very good. She's moving away rather briskly. Oh dear, I hope I haven't chased her away. Isn't it lovely? She looks absolutely lovely.
She's walking away from her husband.
Well, I think she'll be running.
Oh, Harry.
Well, nothing happened then.
No, nothing happened at all.
No, not to do about nothing. Oh no, she said, now I can see her when I've got my glasses on the umpire at the far end.
Yes.
She's alongside Martin, as it were. Oh,
That's all right.
wide, yes, wider, still wider. Poor old Oliver, don't worry, Oliver. This doesn't have to be very often. And it's a great experience, nonetheless, isn't it, really? You'll tell your grandchildren about it in 70 years' time.
Yes.
They'll sit on your knee, and you'll feel sweet nothing to them.
Catches, didn't we, early on?
Oh, there he goes
Again.
The lady in the red dress again. Look at there she comes.
All right.
4 runs.
Is that the
This is the 19th over, isn't it? So there's one more after this.
I think it's like you, well, where is it? He's on 60 on. Coming
There's
number 4.
discussion about
Is he retiring?
Jack Simon is retiring.
Jack Simon retiring. Well, give him a huge hand. Wonderfully, it was certainly the match. What is it coming in now? The star of the day.
No.
Oh, we're not going to star of the day.
Tim Bresson.
So the new battle, Tim Bresson. Well, the Tim Bresson needs no introduction to these clubs. Tim, congratulations.
Well, they're very born then because Scorpion's a ball.
And just one over. That's not giving much of a chance, but cometh the hour, cometh the night.
Well, that was fantastic.
There was a few rabbits. There isn't many rabbits anymore, is there? I know, like, even like Curtie Ambrose, Curtie Wallace. He's got some big.
Redford Hillsworth is bowling. This is the last over of the
He's
innings.
got some big scars in
Bowling to Chris Schofield to start with.
I think a lot of it in them days, when you were at the tail end, it's like for all the battles.
That gives 4 runs, just tickled down there.
Probably awesome for you.
Stared down there.
Stop pissed off being number 11. Oh, but playing this sort of level, he wouldn't be. He can't be opening back. He got like eight jobs in the test ones when he went to his now.
So just opening the face, running that away for
The
4.
Burnley law.
There's no pressure on it. There's no scoreboard pressure on the scoreboard.
So he just
Back in the day when fucking boys
tickles that one down, flop that down.
Tim Bresson was looking for a run.
Yes, well, Tim Bresson, normally comes in at this stage, has one over and spends his own strikers in.
No, but I mean, it was a different game then.
It was the 18th. Oh, I thought we came in to 20. Oh, we got 2 instead of the 18th.
I got a Z from it.
That's been pulled away for 6 runs and another 6.
hit the roof.
It's like David Weatherby in thought. He said he played the bass brilliant concert in Australia without a helmet. He says it was absolutely ridiculous. You didn't have helmets in them days, did you? Just wear a car.
I remember at school, you know when I said before, I basically knocked me winning off. I was getting loads of shit because I weren't scoring. I couldn't hold the ball.
Right across the outside and lifted that one away before
speed I've never heard of.
no
helmet, no protection.
Richard's 15-4.
So I knocked me wicket
That
off.
Mars have had great neck doing it to go to the gym for a bit. From the signal
Otherwise,
of
he
his
was
forces.
coming back because he would have gone off then. He featured in bowl. It's just as
He's let me out.
I
A
smacked like
cacophony of
I got bowling, smacking loads of balls into the field, couldn't find the fucking ball.
a cacophony of shots
In
like
the field, and I'm like, just fucking hitting it as hard as
and
I'm
I've lost
can't
my
control where the
best
fuck
friend
to go.
to each left hand, but there we are. Maybe it's
So I done that, and then he caught me cheating at PE. On the craft country.
Yeah, probably
The only
issue
time I
with me
cheated in my life was with bollock.
I don't
I got on my case
case.
because of that. And he were bollocking me, why are you finishing sixth?
Holbrook again on that. He reaches that every square.
Because I was up.
Four
Probably
runs.
the second best runner in the
Chasing
show
it
behind
downhill,
the
outfield like this is
Beat it.
hardly worth it.
No,
I know
it's
he's
not.
racing on.
You keep me part of the drive.
Anyway.
I have for
And I didn't
years.
want to come, they wanted me to go
I
and
know
run
the
for the
feeling.
county. Or the county trials. And
I know the feeling.
With no interest.
Oh dear, here
And I
now
always
comes
finished sixth in PE
Rapid
because the
Hellsworth.
four lads in
to
Dunstable
stay.
cheated every week. They were in the buses. So he bought him.
Now what's he going to do?
So I decided that week to stay in the bushes with them, so I just followed them round the buses.
Well, Stay
And
has
then we all
gone.
come out at
Caught
buses.
behind on Bradford Hellsworth, who got a wicket in the first over, and he's got a
I thought
wicket
the one and
on
only
the
time
last over,
they're
but
cheating.
almost.
And he must have known the cheat.
Stay is out, give him a huge run of applause. He's wonderfully
But he'd have been
entertaining.
like, he'd just
Last,
left it.
all those reverse sweeps.
And then
Reverse sweep Schofield returns gloriously to the pavilion.
I think he was probably
And,
hoping to actually run properly and try and chase.
We're going to have Hugo Hammond. Hugo Hammond to reverse swept vigorously and gloriously when he was a member of Love
There's no
Island.
way they could beat me up across them. They'd be half a lap behind, you know, when we used to run
And
the
emulating you,
800,
Roger.
1500. I was always second. But all I ever used to do is run at the back of the pack and then just overtake them. Soon past.
Rajab Day is now coming on.
But I'd be half a lap behind.
And he was on that end time. He got in by quite a number of sixes, didn't he?
Got competitive interest.
He's going to have a new batsman, two new
Also
batsmen.
because there was fucking
Tim
zero
Preston
chance of me
and
doing it.
Hugo Hammond.
But I run on his shoulder, they would just run fucking past me, you know what I mean? So it would have been harder work for me.
And
Hard work for me.
Tim Braz's wet that straight away.
oh my goodness me,
So I got my
no
feet,
change.
you know, when they get
No change at all. Well played, Tim. Great shot.
So I think I got a
Brilliant all round at his
feed
Oh,
for
wonderful.
attainment and a Z.
And I mean, when the chips were down, no one who could rely
And he
on
wrote
the
this.
balls.
There was a
Absolutely
massive
wonderful.
thing in me
And I think he was almost unlucky in his
I was extremely
international career.
talented in some
Ran
distance.
for all that he did, but he had
But I
so
kept
much
no-
to offer. Oh, that's a good
Really
stroke.
shot, it's just a single.
Just a single. And here comes the Island.
I think
Here we go.
I remember doing the high jump at school before.
With his Love Island
They
back.
got they were dead proud of this
Yes.
electronic
And
measuring system.
Rajiv in, Rajiv there. And he swings that away.
And they did it in the gym.
And he scores it.
He's caught him, he's gone,
He set the
he's
bar
gone.
like 1 metre 20.
Not that brilliant. An absolutely staggering catch. Well done. He was a builder.
So I dug this Crosby flop and he says to me,
Oliver Barraclough. Well done, Oliver. Bang on, come on. You'll remember that forever. You really will tell your grandchildren about that one. And it's going to make it better when all those runs get off you. Well done, what a tremendous performance.
We thought it'd be really good, and then he made me do it on the sports day, because you have to do. He made you do, like, if you wanted the day out of lessons, you have to do so many disciplines.
Jen Chappell is coming in now.
He made me do that one, and then I had to fucking bar off at 120 in first semester. Not on purpose. Yeah. But it was just like, you know, I weren't interested in it. But it was outdoor, it was different. You know what I mean? Whatever worked the first time, it didn't work. It wasn't like golf, you know. It's like, just like, I think some of it related to the cross-country running. The main reason I wouldn't do that is my stepsister did the county trial. She was dead, and was dead sporting. She was like fucking tackle javelin, fucking half the fucking shit in the wings in the girls' side.
That's number 6. It's close. Close and winding on.
Teeth, fucking hell, that's a big score.
2-3-4.
Niall Roxley caught that one. Well done,
Well declared. The C3 discussion
about about the sharing a drink tonight. Two great catches on the back.
Two persons staying in, and Neil Shepherd's down to basically because there's only one ball left.
Oh, right. That's what's happening. So Ryan Sidebottom isn't coming in.
I think so, no, he's probably in his underpants or something. No, they decided he gets a single, and that was it.
And that is the end.
Proper mortar, though. I'm saying to the lads,
Yeah.
before there, like, at what point in 2020 do you expect to double your score? Go like it's 50 overs.
He was fantastic. I feel it really well.
No, but they
I feel it really
about
well.
like,
He got punches and
so
score.
when you've got wickets in hand, you
They
expect,
started so well, didn't they?
depending on how you go,
Because they were going to win that.
go like in 50 over Christmas, you expect like, these just are like after 30 over.
One of those stuff.
When you got up to
Just go for it.
another time England have been on. Anyway, we're looking for 500. And then they'll end up being, they won't end up.
Well done, umpires. You did your exercises,
The
didn't you?
local team batting before, the team in the purple colour. Juniors, they were on that pitch as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for first in this commentary, we'll give a big thank you and a round of applause for Roger Taking and the legend that is Henry Blofeld. We'll do that again. First in this commentary was brought to you by Roger Taking and the legend that is Henry Blofeld. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Henry will be with us for a little while yet. He has some copies of his latest publication, and one or two of the older ones as well. If you'd like to purchase a signed publicised copy of that book, do make your way over to the commentary table, and I'm sure Henry will be happy to oblige. And when we're talking about books, we do have, as written by Bob Hall, Club Legend, and launched this week, we have the book written by Bob. It's the celebrating the 150th
Before the
anniversary of the club, history of the club, history of Lightcliffe Cricket Club, and if you'd like to purchase a copy of the book, if you go over and see Howard, one of the other guys, they're on the boundaries end somewhere, and that book is for sale as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we are going to have what we like to call face the pro section. We have one lucky victim, or volunteer I should say, and this is someone who bid in the marquee this afternoon for the chance to face the Lashings World XI. So just as we have the turnaround with the two teams, we will bring out our winning volunteer for an over from a multitude of bowlers. We'll do that very soon, but interesting state of play. 235 to win is required by Lightcliffe, so a competitive total posted by Lashings, and we'll be back with you with the second innings, or the reply I should say, in probably 10-15 minutes time.
You might get something, you might get. Talking about like 20 lads who play in a fucking youth football team, and one of the parents, when you see him in the shirt or some reason, you know, might say it and think, oh, you just like to do things, which wouldn't, the profit on it wouldn't fucking pay for, you know, you'd have to be really lucky for that to pay off.
They're probably supposed to press it for a few grand, not that they obviously no shirt sponsor.
Yeah, we're trying to get the sponsor Charlie's training kit.
Yeah.
That's not all over Scotland, didn't even bother. They would sponsor the fucking Charlie's training kit. Possibly, I mean, you can give you the fuck watches. Nobody watches him playing football, man, really.
Hey, John Ferro, Super Troll, and Steve Kerr. He's not watching him.
But they're not watching him train.
No, that is true.
It's not on YouTube. We act like he sponsors Liverpool's training kit.
I thought he was supposed to be first to that.
I know, it's actually, mainly because I've got a fucking shirt to buy it at the club shop. It's actually standard charter supposed to. So you wouldn't, who sponsors West Ham's training?
Well, Sports is the main one, but it's the last year they could have fuckers in it as sponsors. It's next year.
Did you sell a training kit?
Yeah, but
they usually have a different, they might not be with West Ham, but they're like Liverpool obviously have a different sponsor. That one have got the fucking advertising on and you think, what, do you want pitch facing? Yeah. Well, that means anybody who actually goes to the game can't see it.
Well, one side can't, the other side can't.
Well, no, because they put it higher. One person mentioned one person said that they'd seen it. You know,
we actually
when we first moved into like 2010, they're in the playoffs positions. So they could have been, when they sold it, they could have been promoted to the Premier League.
So they sold it for a season?
Yeah, so they've done it for a season. They got some free tickets to a match. They didn't get promoted, so they weren't in Premier League. I think you give them Dave, or whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody wants a copy of Henry's books, hardback or so, he will sign them over here for you.
You know, what's chances here you having off? You might see if you're watching on TV.
They're a wonderful read, and he's had a fantastic career. So if anybody wants one of Henry's wonderful books, come over now to the commentary point, and he will dedicate them to you and sign them for you.
So you think these are fast and more fast these are the boats. So it's Schofield reckon side back into the ball away.
So it's depends on you're talking miles per hour.
Yeah, well, Ambrose must be used to the fastest thing. The fourth off from a swing ball, and Glenn Chapel was
Yeah, the thing with Ambrose and Walsh wasn't so much about the speed of the ball.
Lashing tries are gathering around there with Fitz, who will be controlling the pace of the
But he
crowd.
was short when he saw the line.
it's not about the Marshall, wasn't it? He was more than he was quick.
Yeah.
Tony Walsh is kind of better timber, isn't it? He's got a bit of a gut on him. He is, isn't it?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, so
The calves are alright.
all kitted up and ready to face the might of the one-legged bowlers.
Derek said,
A young gentleman
curl
who
your
will
toes
bid
up, and I
in the
went,
marquee
I
today
do that at weekend when I
to
go
do
for
so.
fucking time.
His name is Jonathan Dent.
Well, I can't.
He's got some fans, obviously.
I was on about extra, and then Jim Mackay said yesterday about put hands on shit like
here we
that.
go.
You've got to push into it.
So this is going to be first approach, Jonathan Dent versus Curtly Courtney, John Emery,
Running.
Ryan Sidebottom, Tim Breslin, Glenn Chappell.
Since the last
All the very
school,
best of that, Jonathan.
obviously I've run. When I was a bit young, you know, in my teens or whatever. And I don't have it. Last time I can ever remember running somewhere. I'd already piled on timber, so I was like 15 stone. When I was about 21, so I was already like 14, 15 stone then. Piled on like 5 stone in 5 years. Yeah, piled on 5
Right,
stone.
okay, so face the pro.
Was it much of beer then? Third date stages and drink.
I could eat whatever I wanted when I was young, but I couldn't put on weight. But as soon as I discovered drinking, coupled with the fact that you know, the walk to school, half around, cycles, no exercise.
Okay, Courtney Walsh to Jonathan Dent. He looks like he knows what he's doing. A little bit of ice down the wicket from Courtney. A little bit of verbals, here we go.
Alright, I spoke to Nick earlier on, he said
I didn't get all of it, but at one stage I heard Jonathan put
sent
that
Nick
together.
a number and he said everything was sorted out. Yeah, it's like
It's actually going to be Curtly Ambrose to Jonathan Dent. Is a Well, Curtly's smiling at the moment, but we may see the stare at some stage.
Yeah, no, I think.
Right, if you are on the outfield, do behind the ball, please.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, see you soon. See you soon. Alright.
Oh, he's pulled that away. He's pulled Cut down to acknowledge him. Well done, Jonathan. You pulled that away nicely. Off the glove. It was about 40 miles an hour.
It's in wind.
Tim Preston.
580 pounds.
Yeah, we're 26 to 3.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dent. Right, Jonathan, you've got 4 balls to go. You need 6 to win. Courtney Walsh.
Oh, I should have done that. I'd have been on 36, but over.
And that's an extravagant lead. Go. 3 to
You've
go.
got to have an attempt at.
Right, that's 4. Do you remember the day when I pulled
Someone whistling past his fucking ears. He's giving him an half off, hasn't
It's going to get serious right about now. That's in the pads. leg bars. Right, 2 to go, here we go. Count the
You
elbows.
that round scene, you could have been
And then
doing up
fingers
on
is
me,
the
fucking.
floor.
Can I imagine that, man?
Let's go to
You
hand
know when you like
tomorrow.
almost you get down on one track.
Okay, last ball, Jonathan, 2 to win. Give you some encouragement. Go on, Jonathan.
No, like a sweet.
That's a big point. Right, give her a big round of applause. What a great sport. Well done, Jonathan. Give her a round of applause. Well done. Thank you for your contribution this afternoon. It's going to be as well.
I think you've done
It wasn't what we used to use at school. Like when I was at school, so I used to walk to school.
Right, we're about to get ready
Back,
for
probably about.
the Lightcliffe reply. The umpires are about to make their way out.
There's
We
usually
can ask
like,
anybody that is on the outfield if you can make your way
run
back
round,
behind the
I'll say
boundaries.
run round all the time.
You can make your way back behind the boundaries. So
We're
it's
still
not
reasonably active in walking everywhere to scout drive. I think it was more 8:18, I think I got up to like, it's dead proud because I put on a bit of timber. We're like drinking and not walking towards getting
well, actually, stay there. We've got another face to put. We've got WG Grace in the
like,
road to flat.
having
So,
exercise at school. I was about 11 and a half stone when I was 18. And then I put on about a stone a year. I was trying to put weight on, so I got a big appetite.
So this is a face to put competitor. We don't know about this one. So we'll get his name and his details.
You know, with a bath out. I used to hate that when they did that.
That's the double. We're not having that out. Never fine.
Right.
So this is Andy. This is another face to put competitor.
It's back out the way.
I thought we only had one, but we had two.
But I remember several occasions where he just had his bucket where he took clean hole. You know, where it's put in.
So it's Andy 13.
Yeah, it's like in football, keeper doesn't die.
Chopped it away down the left line. This can go for 4.
You know, and you're like,
No, he's gone for 4.
why have you not even
gone
fucking
for 4.
that?
That's been never sold for, did it? Towards the end.
It's almost just like, oh, the keeper's been wrong-footed. You know, when he wants, he's a free kicking back, isn't it? It's all he's almost not died.
He's a switch hitter as well.
He doesn't save it.
That was a great time, wasn't it? Right, Chris Schofield, here we go. Lashings captain. Well, he tried to get over wicketkeeper, but there was probably one extravagant shot to me. That's one of his better shots. That's his go-to shot.
Fucking sun's there.
Oh, that was an extravagant move.
Look at these pants here.
Count the elbows. Here we go. Right, 2 balls to go, 4 to win.
Interesting to see. I mean, I presume they'll do
Ashley Ford. Oh, he could always get his wicket. Oh,
5 or 6 strides or something.
I think we're seeing everything in one over. Absolutely everything. Scary again. Put that in that one out as well. Don't worry. Give you a round of applause. Well done.
He's going to play for Lancashire. Play for
Everybody went out.
Play for England in about 19.
Right, everybody is there the first surprise. If you're on the field, please make your way back behind the boundary's edge. So back the way.
Yeah, I remember it.
Please make your way off the pitch. Thank you very much.
Like a leg spinning all around.
Yeah, they got obsessed, didn't they? Like,
We did it.
If you clear the playing area, please, that would be good.
Yeah, let's clear the playing area.
That's like one way they go like, and there's a fucking bat up and then you look like why would you do that?
If you're standing on the outfield, can you make your way up it, please?
Yeah, if you're on the playing area, please make your way back behind the boundaries edge.
Caught behind me, it looks fucking
Thank you. We can't get play underway until that's done. Please make your way off the pitch, please. Thank you.
The surface and people on the field.
Well, necessary, we do need to come back off the pitch, please. Back
drag
off the
the
pitch
telly
behind the
outside.
boundary. Thank you.
Drag it to the window. Get a tray of air and the net. There's one of my mates, Barry, so he quite liked it. All the other mates didn't. So we used to sit outside if it was nice.
Good. That's right. I've got my pipe, so I'll put a bit in mine. You can have the rest of it.
Yeah, alright. Again?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not back behind the boundaries edge, we are talking to you. We cannot get play underway, I do apologise, but we cannot get play underway until you're back behind the boundaries edge. For safety reasons, we do ask you to keep your eye on the ball at all times.
Mike McCann is going to start the second half where we clear the pitch. There's still a gentleman standing out in the middle of the We've got a run chase. Excuse me, boys. It's never an easy run chase. It's actually for 11. So we're unbeaten at all of last season. We're looking at ballpark 12 overs, 2 balls.
Yeah, that's cider. Oh, Shamley, yeah.
Side bottom, Preston, Walsh, Andrew, Schofield will be
Lager?
Yeah, lager, yeah, that bread and butter. No, it's too sweet.
It's quite nice when it's hot during the day.
Remember, like, you smoked theirs at work when I thought about it and that.
Yeah, it's supposed to like it, isn't it?
So many made
batters, Alex Stead and Noel Lockley.
remember?
So you're not many people around here like those. Maybe we'll try again. I'll chase those 2 balls. Alex Stead and Noel Lockley. Sorry.
Basically, they
Walsh.
it destroys your confidence, doesn't it? He did it to me because I was launching back.
235 to win.
Goal playing.
Here it starts.
You know, like we were over there.
Yeah.
So I was just launching into the. I was like at this end. So I was just smashing.
It's just nudged away for one. We've already got questions about Winviz in my head. Can Winviz for the back?
But I think I put 2 in there, and he said, "Don't fucking hit it over there." And I'm like, "Oh, don't fucking hit me over there." I've just swung the bat and hit it.
So single for Stead.
Trying to angle the bat over there. Just trying to hit it straight for myself.
Way through the onside, and that's the first boundary of the reply. A lovely shot that from Lightcliffe. Gonna need a few more where that came from, it's fair to say.
Like cancelled thing.
Certainly better than finish away to deep backward square.
They must be flying now. I knew we were going, it's obviously been going today, so it must have been, his flight must have been cancelled going. It's still typing. Cheers.
Oh, beautifully bowled. Nicked straight to slip. Did not have to move, Schofield. That is all class from Walsh, all class from Lashings. And it's a wicket in the very first over of the run chase.
Yeah, I've not said Jeff's a come to it. Scott's just text me.
So it's Alex Stead, the outgoing batter.
Half pissed at Earthart. I think some strikes in France, for fuck's sake. Emma's going up the fucking wall.
What have you done for the weekend? Up on one weekend. He's on his way out then now?
Yeah.
And a Lightcliffe welcome for your incoming batter, Jordan the Bag.
Surprise, he's 50th, so Emma's obviously, she's planned it 6 months ago. But she's not a good flyer. She's not a good flyer, and she kicks off and she gets led.
6 for 1 in the first over.
Remember she lost Phoebe.
We had to watch that wicket back on the Lashings social channels in the next few weeks. Everything being captured by Hugo Hammond's GoPro. And the best highlights will end up there, including that one that we just saw. It starts with a leave. And electing to have a look at one. Oh, beautifully bowled again, just using that slope as well to create uncertainty for the left-hander. The man who is in his second season here after a decade in the Bradford League. Still not off the mark. I'll be particularly nervous being on Naught with such a big crowd being in, and he'll be there a little longer because at the end of the second over, it's a tough start for Lightcliffe. Beautifully bowled by Walsh. Six for 1 then after 1. Question who will bowl this second over. Seems like a pretty obvious answer if you ask me. Mercifully for Lightcliffe, he's coming off his short run. The one, the only, Curtly Ambrose. swipe and a miss outside the off stump first up. Lockley still looking for his second boundary of the innings. He's on 5. Left alone outside that off stump. 2 dots to start the over. No, a growl of frustration from Curtly Ambrose. Will be a wide down the leg side. That's the controlled cut shot, but well stopped by Preston at point. Effortless from one of Yorkshire's finest. Ashes winner, of course, the T20 World Cup winner. Also a man with a fair few county championship titles in his locker as well. This is just turned away into the onside, so that gets Jordan DeBan off the mark. Nicely bowled and just guided out into the covers for another single.
And then just nipping it off the seam, you know, like one way or the other. Bringing it in here, body like
That is, well, there was a miscommunication there. There definitely wasn't one. And they're now having a little chat and a debrief about what happened there with 2 batters. Thankfully, having avoided a run out. Very nice tight over from Ambrose.
I'm getting mad. I'll just keep the
2 overs gone. 10.
No idea if that's live or be it. Not got a play. Can you all I do for the job? I don't need one fast bowling.
So already a long way behind the rate here. Need 200. It's one gentleman next to me just to say that gasps for air, which is how much he laughed. Another 225 to win off 18 overs at, I guesstimate, around 14 and over. Walsh starts his second over over the line. There's of course the Yorkshire duo of Sidebottom and Bresden waiting in the wings as first change team options. Shaw picked up nicely and over the head of square leg for 6. Lovely shot, that first 6 of the reply. Picked up the length very quickly there, Lockley. Swivels away and pulls it out for a desperately needed boundary. And the umpire wants the spare box. Which we must be running out, given the way that Jack Snyman and Schofield were hitting them earlier on. Missed pummeled through wide long on. 4 more back-to-back boundaries. More muscle than timing, but it was timed pretty well too. It's the power play. Got a chance to rub here. And that's brought a change in the field from Schofield, who was dropping mid-on. So deep square leg and long out. Ring of 5 on the offside. Does Lockley go again for a 3rd time in a row? It does. And that'll be more runs for them. Lovely batting this from Noel Lockley, who's starting to find his gears. 14 runs scored off the last 3 balls faced. Welsh just got a question to answer here. Just turned away to point for 1. So now he's got to adjust to the left-handed Jordan Laban. Laban watchful. Just 1 ball left of. It's been the most expensive over in the innings so far. Really good batting from Lockley with those 3 boundaries. Underway stretch a short fine leg for 1. Chapel having a good giggle as he makes ground on his knees. End of the over for 1. Given he's only conceded 4 runs from his first, it will get a bit more of Ambrose here. Maybe not by what we're seeing right now. Breslin starts his spell with a beaut, but doesn't quite get the edge outside the off stump. Just shaping it across the left-handed Jordan Laban, who has 2 off 7. Short, hit hard. Was onto that very early, the band. He will feel like that's a real nerve settler. It's always a good sign when you're on a pull shot quickly. It's gone through cow corner, if not wide to long end region. Leslie needs to find a response. And that shot flayed away this time from point towards the pavilion. Here we go. Laban is finding his rhythm. Good signs for Lightcliffe here. 3 boundaries in the previous over from Lockley off Walsh. Slide ball, foot toss, and that away for Walsh to go off the ball. Well, this will all help. He's big total that's on the board, but Andrew's starting to come for Lightcliffe.
I was yesterday I was at work past 6 in the morning on a shift. I'm up here.
That's 3 point, that's 4 as well. It's raining boundaries suddenly here in Lightcliffe.
Got straight home. 15 minutes later we left to come up here. And then I think we went till 1:30 last night. And then was up this morning.
Back of the leg from Breslin. That is stopped, so the run of boundaries is ended. That is an expensive over and some lovely batting from Jordan Laban. So Breslin goes for 16 from the over, 43 for 1 then. Still quite comfortably behind the weight, such as the enormity of the score they're chasing, but the last 2 overs have been much more promising. So the last 2 overs have gone for 29. Oh, lovely start from Ryan Sidebottom, just hanging the teaser outside that off stump. That's going into the sort of thigh pad kind of region for no dot from Sidebottom. It's just slung down the leg side, so that will be a wide. Well bowled by Sidebottom outside the off stump, really tight over this.
First ever one.
It's turned away through square leg for one. Jab down into the ground, now to point. Very tight over from Sidebottom, continues. It's put the brakes on after those 2 expensive overs, where Bresnan conceded 16 and Walsh was similarly given a bit of tack by Lockley. Hit hard back towards Sidebottom. He did get a hand on it. Flex way out to mid-off for one. There's a collective ooh from the crowd now, seeing that one. As the clock just ticks past 6 PM. We've got a run chase on here, and it's going to be one heck of a run chase. Glenn Chappell on. Lancashire legend having a bowl here in Yorkshire. Starts with a wide. Chappell's appealing for thinking that something had come on it on the way through. We can have a look back at that when we go to later. Oh, nicely bowled by Chappell. It's that kind of delivery that will knock off 1,000 first-class wickets. Oh, that's down the outside. That'll be 5 ones. Even Hugo Hammond's best impression of Jordan Pickford can't stop that one.
10 minutes from now. Alright then, thank you.
It's out to cover point for 1. This partnership is going along very nicely. Normally, in a T20 game, if you were 52 for 1 inside the power play, you'd be pretty happy, but unfortunately they are chasing about a gazillion now. Left line outside the off stump by Lockley, who was Joe Root's opening batting partner for a decade, coming through the Yorkshire school system. Not a bad person to have alongside you, and not a bad slice of history to have either. Oh, it's hit that hard. That's in like a goal shot, but it is. It's a deep backward square, keeps it in play. Started his innings a little slow, but he's caught up there. And he's going to be almost caught, not quite by Hammond. He couldn't quite get there. That's a bit of a life for the bat. A fortuitous single. Field changing for Lockley. Down the track, and it's sliced off the outside edge towards us in the commentary box. Oh my goodness me, buy a lottery ticket if you're a Lightcliffe fan from these last 2 moves. The bang almost being caught, and then Lockley losing the trusted outside edge. Oh, bumper from Chapel. Ducked underneath. Lancastrian turning up in Yorkshire on Lashings debut, bowling a bouncer. That's a good way to get the crowd going. End of the power play. 60 for 1 then. And we built really nicely after that early loss. Side bottom to continue. Especially we went for just 3. It's the only over of the last 4 that hasn't been somewhat expensive. 60 for 1 off 6. The projected score from here would be 200, which would be a great shake at when it's 235 to win. After the Jack Snyman led carnage earlier on.
I don't know what that was. I tried. Yeah, I ate it, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I had no idea. So, did you ever start? Because they had stuff like that.
He's side bottom again. Starts with a wide.
Oh, really?
Side bottom again, just tempting and teasing. Oh, he's nicked it, he's gone. Jordan Ban is out. The ban is gone for 21. The bait from side bottom works a treat.
61 for 2. Such a nice second wicket partnership, but it has to end there. Round of applause for your outgoing battery, though. 21 off 17. Jordan Laban. And achieve your incoming batter, your overseas Raja Day. Thanks for Tripura in the Northeast India competition. Plays the Raja Trophy as well. Someone who's pretty handy overseas to have. Not entirely dissimilar to what Yorkshire do, of course, so they're higher equivalent level with Rituraj Gaikwad shortly starting a stint as the White Roses overseas player for a couple of championship games. Side bottom with a good delivery to the new batter. It's going up for a slightly half-hearted comedic over that European. Side bottoms conceded just 4 from 8 balls so far. He's taken the wicket.
Were you carrying 2?
That's another wide though. Anyway, he's conceded once today. Side bottom has been in wides. Oh, guided away, lovely touch shot there. Didn't even move that there. He knew he'd pick the bat perfectly. First boundary for Lightcliffe's overseas.
Someone who hates the World Championship. No, it's a good investment.
Oh, and that's going to be 4 ball as well. Too short from side bottom. Back-to-back boundaries. Pressure being put back on Lashings. It's just turned away for one more. So 71 for 2 now. Still going along at around 10 and over, which is a great effort. Lockley has 28 of 17. You sense this chase is very dependent on him.
Yeah, so but she's going out.
Low ball by side bottom, quick single. He was left frustrated on the floor, having tried to effect the run out and cover. And able to have a good laugh at himself, as you can see. And the over there. Day and Lockley trying to rebuild. A reminder there's plenty more cricket coming up this week here on Saturday afternoon in the Bradford Premier League at 12 noon. Lightcliffe's first 11 face Keithley here. If you want to come along and watch that one. And the new bowler, the Ashes winner and England captain, a man known for his extraordinary longevity as well across his career, John Embry. Quick single to start the new over. Thank you. Goes for the sweep and straight to side bottom. Short, hit hard, but that's straight to long off. Embry is such a cunning fox, so often tends to be our top wicket taker and the most economical bowler. Batters can't help but try and go after him and fail to do so. That's been crashed away though through mid-wicket for 4. No chance for Schofield at short mid-wicket.
Can you talk quickly? Oh, right, John.
Blocks that one, cunning change up from Embers. That's blocked right.
How about you? Maybe. Yeah. I sort of want something in place for when little one goes on.
Then I could still like
All around it. Genuine all around it.
For Schofield on, Lashings skipper. Took over from Bickman with a while back. Should be an interesting duel. I don't think Rajat Day is going to block these next spins. I think he's going to look to be aggressive, and he does immediately. It's down to long on for 1.
for me,
oh, I heard about you.
Oh yeah.
Cut away, and that's a great boundary stop out there. It's an absolutely fantastic bit of fielding. That was 2 in the end when it should have been 4 for a running. He's getting a good round of applause from his teammates, and deservedly so. And a good round of applause from the spectators behind him too. Oh, swiping a miss. Well, the scoreboard dictates that Lockie's got to go for it here. We're not talking about throwing the kitchen sink at us now. We're talking about the chairs, the cupboards, the garden furniture. It's all got to go.
Well, you arrived at like kind of half 4.
Just hung the bat out, nervous after the previous football. There's a good duel on here. Leg spin when it's turning is always one of the great cricketing things to watch. And we're getting a masterclass in it here.
What time do you start? In the morning?
Fired down the leg side. This is going to be wides. 3 of them.
All the legs.
Go through again, just losing his radar this time. So in the middle of the ninth over with wide run rate. Straight to the dropped a point. Oh, unlucky. Angry stop earlier on in the over. Rajat Day couldn't have picked the sweeper out better had he tried. And it is a life.
So, yeah, it was a nice one. You saw.
I just don't think so.
Maybe not.
The over starts with Embry being whacked away. Up to mid wicket for one.
At the start, contact were awesome. I'm not sure actually. They were being critical. Probably quite a good start. 86. No, it slowed down quite. We were at 11.
Friday. The over this so far from Embers. And that's going to be another single, but I need more than singles here. Required run rate's gone above 14. Pushes that through, and that's been hit hard. Out through cow corner for 6. Well, there you go. That's a way to respond to what had been a quiet over for Lightcliffe until that moment. Rocks back and is mullered back. Just an extra kind of point for one. Will continue, 97 for 2 at the halfway point. All LBW appeals.
Yeah, but they have like a thing that they can't play.
No DRS in place here at Lightcliffe. On-field decision is the decision. Required run rate is 14. Oh, that is absolutely massive. It's not a 6, that's a 10. That's gone. One very autistic gentleman next to me who's reminded me as a professional rugby commentator that it is in fact just 6. It's very easy to know. I should be careful from using any sarcasm at any point in the broadcast. No support in the Lightcliffe
come away from the side street. Come away.
Can we get a cheer for that?
Come away.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Boys,
the home fans,
come away from the side street.
When we get past 100, then we do get a cheer. Oh, Schofield responds with the... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a no ball. And a few gentlemen around me reminding Chris Schofield that he was best known for his time at Lancashire as a player. Oh, and that's another hole delivery, and that's gone for 6. Well, this is a little boost to the Lightcliffe total. Put away very well by Lockley. And Lockley as well, it should be said, with the first of those 2 big sixes, has gone to his half century. So now Lockley has 58 of 32. Well batted, sir. And he's got a free hit here as well. And that's crashed away through the onside for 1. Out to Cow Corner. He's hit through the offside, out to side bottom, long off. This is turning into the big over that Lightcliffe needed, but he's gone for 16 and we still have 2 balls left. Driven straight to extra cover, well fielded by Ashraful. Oh, it's gone very, very high. And it's taken. Held by the coolest man in Lightcliffe, and it's the end of a magnificent innings from Mark Lockley, who perishes looking to hit a 3rd 6 in the over, but it is Schofield who wins the battle. Well, Lockley won the battle, but Schofield won the war. Let's give a big ovation to Niall Lockley. That was a magnificent innings from the man who, once upon a time, Joe Root's batting partner for a decade. You could see a bit of Joe in some of those shots. That was all class. 58 of 33. And it's Lockley's innings that is the reason that there is still an outside chance Lightcliffe could chase this. But it's going to take quite something. New batter is Yusuf Malik. Your new bowler is Mohammed Ashraful. relatively quiet start to the over from Ashraful. Oh, it's laying the slog sweep, but that's only going to be one to deep square leg. Lovely touch shot, and sidebody's got to give chase it, but he'll give chase in vain. It goes for 4, fast outfield. Rajat Day continues on his merry ways, looking very nice for his 20 off 14. That is big. That's over the mark into the car park. Mind your windows, Tino.
Oh, I'm happy now. Oh, I didn't think of this about an hour ago.
Change of ends for Tim Bresnan. 125.3 off 12, so going up just above 10 and over here, but the problem is 13.8 and over is needed. So it's still a tough climb and a tough ask. Or comes down the track and pummels that through the leg side for 1. Bresnan Beal, I would wonder about the height, I wonder about the slope, I wonder quite how much was going for that. Bresnan looks distraught it wasn't given. And there's signal for the review. Lightcliffe might not quite have the facilities that he was once used to. Bumper, that's been clobbered, that's been hit hard. Thankfully the spectators have just about ducked it. 4 more. Well, this over needed a boundary for Lightcliffe, at least 1. And we've got 1 there, so that's 7 off 4. And it's 14 and over that's needed, so Day and Malik have got to keep pushing here. The pad scampered single. Oh, a direct tip could have been close there. We'll never know though. Malik's still settling into his innings. He's got 3 or 4. And he's just about to face an England World Cup winner. Let's put that away. Pick up 1. With another over then. 7 left. A bit of conference going on between Schofield and Bresnan. Maybe just working out bowling plans for how to navigate this last 7. It seems that Ashraful will continue. Good running to get back for 2 there. Really good scamperage. Swung away, that's 6. 6 in towards the barbecue. Worth checking on whether the ball's been roasted by the time it gets out. Dot ball from Ashraful. Wide run rate is still up around 14. Just guided respectfully with a straight back from Mel, who is 12 off 10. That's well stopped, an extra cover by Embry. Bit of pressure building on Malik here, something's got to happen. This over's gone 2-6, but then 3 dots in a row. Does he look to be aggressive off this last ball? Jabbed into his pad, good recovery from Ashraful. The over finishes with 4 dots, but it concedes 8 all told. Remember, if you haven't quite maxed out your fun for the week here at Lightcliffe, you can come back here tomorrow night for what I'm informed is not just big bingo or bonkers bingo, it is big bonkers bingo. I'm not sure quite how it qualifies for both of those, but apparently it does. Big bonkers bingo in the marquee, raising much needed funds for the Overgate Hospice big building here. Tickets available on the evening, or you can get them in advance as well. It's bingo here tomorrow night. Do hope to see you there for that one. And then Saturday afternoon, the ones are playing here at midday start. Bresnan continuing. He's gone for 24 from his first 2. 6 overs left. Oh, skied up. This is going to take some catching. And Hammond takes responsibility and takes it perfectly. Taken by Hammond, and that is the end of the one for Lightcliffe. And it's been a really nice innings to watch from Rajat Day. That's clearly someone to watch in the future. When you play in the Ranji Trophy already, that says something about your level of pedigree. A very stylish 31 runs for him. But he has to walk off. Gets a decent, generous round of applause, as deserved. Our new batter is George Leach.
Well, Michael, you come out with a new word.
I have, yes.
Scamperage. Scamperage. I've never heard that before.
I always think that any word should be a word that if you say it to someone, in the context in which it should be said,
yes,
it's immediately self-explanatory.
Yes.
I've used it on cricket commentary myself for 4 years.
Well,
it's always something
I thought it was worth coming round and talking about scamperage. And I certainly didn't scamper around the boundary to get here.
I guess, what would the question be for the opposite then?
Limpers.
There's one gentleman here who seems to have extremely strong views on the subject.
Yes,
Bresnan is into bowl.
But he is on his 14th pint of beer, so...
Yes, I sense that might not be the only thing in this...
Anyway, how are we doing, Mike?
We're good.
Are we?
That's away for 1. The required run rate is 16. The average number of beers drunk by anyone around us who is not indeed us in the scorer is 16. Oh, that's a bit hard. Straight to long on. Oh, it would have been a toughie. Coming around here. Right, in fact. Well, I thought initially he'd pick the fielder out perfectly, but he's actually got it wide of him for 4. I was going to finish that by saying a punchline, and I think I'll just leave in the wind.
Windy.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Exactly. Now, what's Bresdan's comeback like here? That's a good length. It's a good touch shot though, and they're going to get 2. So Malik is on to 20 off 14. That's completely skewed, and it's gone in the Bermuda Triangle between the 2 fielders and the bowler. Placement.
How many times do you see that happen? It's amazing, isn't it? And it just drops in the middle.
There's a skill to it. It's a skill that I definitely have never mastered.
Oh.
Nicely bowled by Bresnan, ended the over.
How many overs score?
It's 85 to win from 30, so it's 17 and over. They're going to have to go some from here.
Yeah, probably.
Malik and Leach.
What a lovely day it's been, Mike, hasn't it?
Absolutely delightful. Ashraful is back. He's gone for 20 from his first 2. Gone for some more there. That's a great shot. A shot of great authority from Malik downtown for 4.
I've just been over in the pavilion. Everybody's had a wonderful day. They've all had a great day. Mind you, they're fairly inebriated, but they've had a wonderful day.
It's an interesting use of the word fairly.
Well, they were standing up.
Oh, chipped straight to short wicket. He couldn't believe what he'd done, man. He sort of seesawed as he hit the shot, knew he was off balance. Schofield has the wicket. It was a simple catch. And Lashings are just chipping away at Lightcliffe. They're both the 2 batters, Rajat Day and now Yusuf Malik. A good round of applause for Yusuf Malik as he makes his way back. And the incoming batter is the brilliantly named Monty Ramsden. Now, I know that we haven't been great on giving incoming batters cheers today, Lightcliffe, but he's 15 years old and he's coming out to face a team of ex-international cricketers. Can we give this man a bit of support? Young Monty Ramsden.
Do you think he owns some fish and chip shops?
I'm sure he's got sort of a little bit of silver.
We've got a Harry Ramsden fish shop in Eastbourne. It's the worst fish and chip shop in Eastbourne.
Be careful, Roger.
No, I don't have to be, it's rubbish.
He's already played 5 seasons for Yorkshire's juniors.
Has he
He's
really?
the youngest person ever to play in the Lightcliffe ones.
Is he
13 years old.
Well done.
He's up straight to Ashraful. So he played in the ones at Lightcliffe when he... He played in the Lightcliffe once when he was just 13 years and 200 days old. Monty Ramsden. Nice looking shot, but no reward for it. Well, that is smashed away through cow corner, 4 runs. Well, with such a big total the chase, it's imperative the boundaries keep coming. Although there has been a wicket over a couple of boundaries to the score, so 10 added, and at the end of the 16th, it is 76 to win off 4, so 19 and over needed. So, I mean, at this point, really, if Glenn Maxwell's at one end and Andre Russell's at the other, then game's on.
There's a chance. We had a 15-year-old play against us at Wimble last week, and he bowled 4 overs, 2 for 15. And his 2 wickets were the 2 opening batsmen. He bowled beautifully.
If you're good enough, you're old enough. There was also a player for us in the game at Totton and Ealing last year, remember, a young lad who hit 60 on the out, was really good in the Hampshire Academy.
It shows the strength of junior cricket around the country, really.
Bresden's back for more. His final over, 1 for 32 off 3. Just guided out to point. And a hurl at the stumps. There will not be buzzers, it's well backed up. Direct hit might have been interesting.
I think that was out if he hit.
I was going to say not even in the frame, but probably not even in the frame of the frame.
No, we're not terribly well placed, but still.
So we'll have to re-bowl that one. Almost 20 and over needed here.
Your maths is very good.
Etterman says one inebriated Johnson. That's out to low on. Merely reporting the facts. There's going to be another sin. To be fair to both Leach and Ramsden, this is an exceptionally tough set to come out and batting. Oh, shot! Pick that up! 6 over square leg!
Oh my goodness!
Effortless! And you know it's a good shot when even the bowler's applauding you, as Tim Bresnan did there, which was a nice touch.
My goodness me, he timed that perfectly. That's what they call a pick-up shot, isn't it?
Yeah, pick-up's the perfect word for it. Just use the pace of Bresnan against him. Shot straight at point. Slow ball bouncer from Bresnan. It's a no ball. It was, of course, something of he and Sidebottom between them can maybe claim themselves to be one of the inventors, the pioneers of the slow ball bouncer. It was a tactic they used very impressively to help England win a T20 World Cup once upon a time.
Definitely.
Oh, this is hit hard, but it might be out. It is out, it's a simple catch for long off. But it is a free hit, so it is not out. Because that's how free hits work.
That got everybody excited, didn't he? For anything else, really. Well spotted, mate. I think Mr. Bresnan is doubting whether it was a free hit, because it was a for height when they're over, isn't it?
Tell you what, he hasn't lost his competitive edge, Tim, doesn't he?
No, no.
We love that. Oh, that's well played, straight to point. There's the guiding. End of the over, an eventful one from Bresnan that leaves Lightcliffe still very much chasing their tail in this run chase. It has gone for 11, but it's a very ambitious 65 to win off 3.
Yes, I think you might even struggle with that, mate.
65 off 33 is a tough chase when I'm batting.
Yeah, anybody can do the triathlon. You can get 65 off 3.
It's 21.67 and over. Just 21.67.
Can you be more exact? Can you be more exact?
Yeah, well, I mean, technically it's actually 666 current.
Oh,
really want to break it down. So Lashing's got 3 overs left. And it's going to be a change in the bowling here. Asherville's coming off. Luke Barracliff is on to bowl.
Go on, Lightcliffe.
I think we
Away through mid-off.
I think we borrowed him, haven't we?
We certainly have, yeah. Luke Barracliff is, as you can tell by his youthful looks, not yet an ex-international cricketer. We hope for him that one day he might be.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Bowling.
The timbers are disturbed. We've got to go to IKEA because we need some new furniture. That is absolutely perfect. You miss, I hit.
Bragging rights there, I think.
Yeah, I sense that is a dismissal that is going to be replayed in the Lightcliffe cricketing community a fair bit across the next few weeks and months.
Doesn't make the chase any easier, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't make the chase. I mean, the chase wasn't easy to begin with, but
What they say? You got this, Reece?
so Reece Jowett is the new batter. Worth reminding you as well at Juncture that a week on Sunday there's the Jack Hampshire Cup semi-final here. Lightcliffe versus Hetman. Come and cheer your side on. See if they can make it through to the final of the Jack Hampshire Cup. Home semi-final. That's the kind of day to get a club excited.
Yes. Let's hope we can get a crowd like they have today.
Just jabbed away.
You're in now.
The other good thing is the crowd will stay pretty much to the end, really, which is very good.
It's a big old crowd. It's one of the best played in front of in recent seasons.
They're absolutely delighted, the home side. The weather they could only have dreamt of.
Well bowled. Well kept as well, the hand up there, not easy.
That was a great bit of work, wasn't it?
Yeah, with a little shuffle at the end here, they might well get past 200, but to even be in the region of making 200 against a team entirely of ex-international cricketers is a seriously decent show. Oh, it's muscled away. Two sweepers keep it to 1.
We're going to have a bit of a presentation at the end of the match, aren't we?
Yeah, there'll be player of the match, there'll be presentation to the home and visiting captains do stick around for that in the outfield and get your autographs and selfies, and there's a curry as well.
Oh, is there?
It's just turned away from 1 more. So 18 overs gone, just with 2 overs left in the piece. It's going to take quite something to win this for Lightcliffe, but regardless, it's been a fantastic effort from the home side, and a perfect moment as well to thank all of the volunteers and everyone at Lightcliffe who's made such a fantastic day possible. Hat tip to all of you.
I said earlier to Henry that they deserve weather like this because you can do all the work in the world, but you can't organise the weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been fantastic.
Lashings Day is like a cricket version of a wedding. When it rains, it really does put the...
Interesting analogy.
really does put the logistical chaos into the mix. Just the 2 overs left. 62 to 1. There's a gentleman in front of me who thought he was made of glass.
And he's caught. He's caught at mid-wicket. Caught at mid-wicket, one-handed by John Embry. Full toss. No, John Embry was bowling. I think it was Scott. It might have been Glenn Chappell. It was a very good one-handed catch. John Embry was bowling. We know that much. You caught that, right? Right.
Yeah. Ryan Sidebody's busy getting himself away as a pipe. Just the 11 balls left in the contest then. Will Leach is the new batter, and Chris Schofield took the catch. Yours truly was busy distracted by a number of gentlemen who seemed to think they were made of glass. Turns out that they were not. Embry continuing. We'll have to rebound that one. She's the opening bat for the Northumbria Union Lightcliffe second, so it's pretty handy. It's just dabbed away for 1. I have been duly told it is in fact Richard Thompson. Beg your pardon. True LCC clubman. Been the club treasurer for a decade as well, so one to trust with the purse strings. Oh, gone. Big swipe and a miss. So Embers has a second wicket in the over.
72 years old and still putting the ball on the spot. That's really amazing.
72 years
He might be
old.
73, but I know.
Why the old Fox Embers?
Yeah.
As good as he ever was. And with more than 1,000 wickets at the professional level of the game.
Is that Richard Thompson?
So Reece Jout is the outgoing batter.
Because Richard Thompson is chairman of the ECB, so it's not a good
Yes,
thing to come up here.
I did actually think the exact same thing earlier on. I did think was this some kind of body double situation, but no, another Richard Thompson. Ben Speak is in. Played for Alan
Speak easy. Here comes the boss.
Keen hockey player as well, and that influences the way he bats, so don't be surprised if you see a lot of bottom-handed in these shots from Speak.
Are you suggesting that I was bottom-handed?
Yes, yes I am. That is exactly what I'm suggesting.
I was, yeah. Oh, good shot.
Starts with a screen, but will not be cut off. 4 runs. It's a way to announce yourself. Good from Speak. The equation might be impossible, but still giving it a really good go right to the end here, Lightcliffe, which is great to see. plenty of flight. That's up by the corner. That could be 4 more. It will be 4 more.
Oh, Turford was a dive of sorts.
So Embry's very good over, just being somewhat dented by those 2 boundaries. This over still has brought a couple of wickets, and there is 1 more left for another one. Backs away and makes room. Through the covers. Oh, and he's gone over the head of Hammond. Thankfully the backing up was good, so single to finish the over. With 184 for 8 with 1 left. I think it's fair to say that 51 to win isn't going to happen, but could 16 happen to win up the 2 man? Worth saying, big bonkers bingo on Friday night. Bronze game here at noon on Saturday. And a week on Sunday, the Jack Hampshire Cup semi-final here against Hecklenburg. Thanks to Mark for the diary. Thank you so much to all of you for coming along. There's a post-match presentation, so be sure to stick around for that as well. Just 5 balls left in the game.
5 balls!
Hit hard, straight at short mid wicket. Direct would have been close. Just 4 balls left here. Highly ambitious 50 to win, but regardless, everyone both on and off the field here at Lightcliffe today can be extremely proud of themselves. Nicely bowled. That's 1 more.
I have to say, Mike, this is what Lashing Days are all about, really. Wonderful crowd, wonderful club, and they've given a really good account of themselves.
Make sure you stick around to get autographs and your selfies.
Yes, yes. I probably won't, but...
Oh, tries to get all funky, tries to ramp it over the head of Hammond.
Yes.
We'll be able to look back at that one on the GoPro.
Fairly inelegant, I think you would say that was.
Yes. Just 2 balls left in the contest. We'll hand into David Fitzgerald shortly for the post-match presentation. Do stick around for that and for Curry in the marquee with the players.
He was given that some well, isn't he?
Last ball of the game.
Well, it's been an absolute joy.
And a reminder again, do not go home. Curry with Curtly Ambrose and Courtney Walsh for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you won't get much.
Last legitimate ball of the game.
Having seen Courtney Walsh at breakfast this morning, you won't get much to eat. It's already gone.
Last ball of the game, 47 to win. It's on the knife edge.
Yeah, a very blunt knife edge.
Struck away beautifully sharp through extra cover. A slight misfield it goes for 4, and that is that. So Lightcliffe finish on 192 for 8. Lashings win by 42 runs. But the real winner here today, folks, was cricket.
And ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Mike McCann, who's been doing the second half commentary. Thank you, Michael. Very good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Roger Dakin and Michael McCann. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a fantastic day. Great effort from the Lightcliffe players, 192 for 8 in reply to Lashings 234. So a win for Lashings today. It's handshakes all round, and we will have a closing presentation in front of the marquee. So if anyone would like to come over that, we'll do photos and add a bit of a presentation, choose a player of the match, and indeed a captain's presentation as well. So if we could ask Chris Goforth and the Lashings team and the Lightcliffe players to make their way over to the marquee, or towards the marquee. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, an event like this doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes. We do have a few thank yous. First of all, can we have a big round of applause for our scorer this afternoon? Big round of applause for our scorer. Secondly, if we could continue that applause for our 2 umpires. Thank you to our umpires. Give them a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this ground is such a beautiful place to come and watch cricket, and it must be indeed to play cricket. Not just the surroundings, but the outfield, the pitch. They played beautifully today, and we've had a fantastic game of cricket. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause, boys and girls as well, a big round of applause for all the ground staff here at Lightcliffe who work so tirelessly to produce the wicket in the outfield. Big round of applause for the groundsmen and the ground staff, please. So, as I mentioned, a lot of work would have happened behind the scenes in order to create a day like this. Months and months of planning, attention to detail, volunteering, and just effort in terms of selling the marquee and promoting the event. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause and a thank you to Richard, the chairman, all the team here, Paul, everybody that made it feel so welcome, and they produced a magnificent event. So give anyone concerned at Lightcliffe Cricket Club a big round of applause.